Hi, this is Jay from LifeRx, and today we're going to talk about just a classic relaxation and Swedish massage. But all the time before I start my session, I always do assessment. So this is a kind of massage for beginners. What I'm doing here, how I start my session, I want to calm my person down. If a person comes with a stress, a little bit frustrating or ready for relaxation, what I'm doing, I place my two hands right on that rib cage, really light, probably like a 5-10 pounds of pressure, and ask him to take a deep breath. Go ahead, Veronica, take a deep breath. And when she's exhale, I follow her rib cage and apply a little bit more pressure. But I follow her breath all the time. I put her in the stage of relaxation. Okay? Do a little twist up here to the left, to the right. You feel a little pop up there. It's always good to feel. Next one, I'm calm on the side, and I want to shake it up my customer and see was there is any tension right here. I do both sides, so I'm start with the lower body and see if anything like restricted up here. It's really nice and smooth up here. But when I come to this left side thoracic area, upper body, I feel a little bit of restriction up here because we have a lot of round stuff up here. For the camera purpose, I do the same thing on the right side, on the opposite side, and see how's it feel. And come up here and ask you to take a deep breath and see if the rib cage is rise equally. So let's take a deep breath, and let it go. And I follow up again. And I feel the right side is rise up more accurate, like more effective than the left side. So we definitely need to be work on the on the left side. Now I'm gonna undrape my clients. Like I said, most of the time I'm not apply a lot of oil, but people keep asking about relaxation massage videos. So this is what I do. I don't apply a lot of oil. And this is the first one. People call this effleurage. I just spread the oil on the body. And I'm always go down this way because I want to pull the fascia down. Okay? This is really easy. You can do rounded movements. If you want to return, you can return on the arm. So you can kind of go down, up, down the arm and up on the body. So this is kind of circulation. You can always create your own technique. You can go down here. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I spread the oil and I also feel where is the tension. I just see if any problem on the spine or tension muscle on the side of the body. The next one is called lumbar roll. I usually use like a tuning fork right in here, and I come up on the side, on lumbar area, so I find out those posterior sacroiliac bone, and I go a little bit lower. So it's usually it's L4, L5, and what I'm doing, I'm roll down and come back. How's it feel? Yeah. So you see I'm rolling, like pushing my energy down to the right side, and when I come back I push to the left. So the idea is to put the spine right here, so I don't push on the spine. I just play with the erector muscles and QL muscles, just see how's everything. I don't want to mobilize this lumbar area, but I want the customer feel good and get a little bit spasm release. So that was a lumbar roll. And the next one, so the next one is going to be lumbar sacral decompression. I usually come in the top of the table on the side. I'm not standing right here because sometimes client can move the head and can injure you on the side. So I usually stay on my right side, on the left side of the customer. So I usually stay right in here, but as a camera up there, I'm just gonna step on the opposite side. What I'm doing here, I'm apply one hand on the sacrum and another one right on this beside spine, and I decompress, so I open more space This is also Swedish technique. Like I said, I'm not the Swedish guy, but people ask me to show how to do it and little transformation. So next one, I'm come up and do sacrum compression. So or it's called twist. So I place my hands and 10 pounds, 10 pounds, not more than that, and just kind of twist to the left, twist to the right. If you feel any click up there, that's actually a good sign. You might be locked those open SI joints, but really gently. How's it feel? It feel good. So if it feel good, it's good. So now I'm gonna show you how this look like in transitions. So this is how I start. I roll my customer, see what's going on up there, see any tension. I go in around, push here. Now I'm switch, spread my oil, prepare the body for the work all around. You can go on the shoulders, you can go all the way in here on the arms. It's also good. When I'm here, I switch to the side and I'm ready to my lumbar roll. Lumbar roll. I did lumbar roll a couple times. You can do from any side you want, from left or right. After I do decompression, stay here this way. You can go lunge and load. You see my hands is open that space, so it's a lot of counterforce. If you put too much oil, it's not gonna happen. Next one, we jump on the sacrum. Okay, the next one, I'm usually looking for the area which hip is a little bit higher, but as a Swedish massage, I would like to work a little bit on QL muscles and release those spasms. But as you know, if we have a lot of curve, lordosis, we always go away from the spine, and if we have a flat back, we try to go towards the spine and use forearm, your fingers, or even elbow. So it's not a big deal, but as you beginner, if you start just doing massage, I highly recommend start with the fingers. Just feel that tissue, and basically what you do, you just find that laminum groove and you push away from the spine with the breath. So the client's breathing and you push it away. And you do both sides, of course. I'm just doing this right side for the video, and you can use your elbow. Not the elbow, most it's a forearm, this soft tissue. What I'm doing, I'm loading myself up. I'm never bent like over my customers. As you can see, my body is always straight, my back is straight, and I load. What I'm doing here, as you can see, I'm applying the elbow on this laminum groove. I don't push on spine, and I ask my client, take a deep breath, and all the way out. And you kind of scoop that fascia and muscle away. When clients start breathe, you stop doing that and you keep pushing away. How's it feel? It feels great. Looks like Veronica gonna fall asleep right now. That's good stuff. When your customer fall asleep on Swedish massage, that's when you do really good. Okay. So just remember, if you see the flat back, don't go away from the spine, go always towards the spine. So what we're gonna do next, we're going to work on this upper body. And always remember, if this is the scapula is go away, far away from the spine, you always want to push that fascia and muscle this way. I see a lot of massage therapists, they like to bring this arm up here and they start pulling this all the way down here, so you make it muscle weaker. We want to create that body tone, and what we do, you can use your fingers, you can use your palm, you can use your body, relax your shoulder, always relax your shoulder. You always push it up towards the spine, or you can use your forearm, because we also have a fascia up here, and this is how you do it. and you roll it all the way up and stop. Up and stop. Very nice and gently. Don't push too hard because it's a rib cage, and sometimes skinny people, they go to massage therapists, and massage therapists, what they do, they start pushing on those rib cage down, or use the elbow on the rib, and of course they feel a little bit pain and they believe this is therapeutic. It's not therapeutic. It's actually really painful and not do anything. So what I'm doing here, I just support this muscle. I'm activating, okay? So now we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you one more time this transitions. So we're gonna go back and add couple massage technique. So remember, we start rocking. After we rock whole body, we spread the oil, go all the way around the spine. You can do arms, come up here, jump up here. You come up and do spine roll. Remember, don't push on the spine. The spine have to be between your big thumb and index finger, right in here, tuning fork. If you guys learn medical massage, it's another technique for the spine health. Next one, sacrum decompression, twist, Texas twist them. And after, lumbar sacrum decompression. You can do with arm, twist arm, or you can stay in one side in the beginning of the table and just push down this way. Okay, really gently. Is any pain?
No.
This is great. After, switch to work on erectors muscles, QL. Slowly, it looks like a lumbar roll, but it's not. You just use your fingers and push one way. After, you can see, you can drop your elbow, and from this position you can go and work on those muscles, and that's your transitions. You see, you can play with this body. Make sure you're not pushing too hard on that rib cage. You see, it's non-stopping, and my back always straight. I'm low with my hips. Okay, so next one, I want to work a little bit on the hips and the spine. You can always see if we have a twist in the spine. You can always measure it. If you don't know how, you can just look which side is a lower and what side is a higher. I always do this way. I come up and grab those hips just like that. Ask my client, help me. And just gently grab, and what I'm doing, I'm just twist a little bit. So kind of up, take to this first restriction I feel, ask her to push down, and let it go. And I'm just kind of twist that spine. It's really good massage technique. Also can go a little springing, a little rib cage up here, just pulling gently up. How's it feel?
Good. It's a little ticklish.
It's ticklish, yeah. Some people ticklish on the hip flexors, the ticklish. And as you can see, we already kind of balancing those hips. Next one, it's a lot of people experience discomfort in this area. So what I'm doing usually, I place my fingers right in this area and put the fingers on the top. And what I'm doing, really kind of aggressively, I push this way. How's it feel?
Good.
It's feel good. So I am releasing this tension in the lower back, right around the spine. I'm not pushing on the spine. And how powerful my push is, I want that heels moving. So this is what I'm doing here. As you can see, right, just like that. Okay, next one, I want to work on that spine groove, aluminum groove. And I'm just go all the way down. I can use my thumbs, I can use the V, like a V sign, both fingers on the top, but I prefer my thumb, and I just go bilateral over the spine, and I'll go all the way down very slowly. How's it feel?
Yeah, wonderful.
It feels wonderful. So Feedback, always asking for the feedback. So this is also tuna technique from China, because they most focus on the spine, and it's a good idea because most problem coming from our spine, and you're gonna feel some finger gonna pull on the side. That's mean the spine has been twist. I highly recommend watch our medical video about the spine and how to assess and understand which vertebra is out. Okay.